What's up, coconuts? It's Leah, and today we're just gonna be doing a fun chit chat get ready with me using a bunch of random makeup. And I've got Rude Cosmetics, Pixi, some highlighting drops from Algenist, Sephora, foundation from W7. So if any of those piqued your interest, please stay tuned. I had already gone out and done my makeup, so I'm just going to take it off right now using this Purifying Charcoal Cleansing Water with Biometric Water. This is from a company called kind of impressing me quite a bit because not only did it take off my face makeup like super easily, it took off both layers of mascara, and I also have on this Get In Line Active Waterproof Sweat-Proofed up to 24-hour wear eyeliner on from CoverGirl. It's beautiful. I got that color like amber or whatever. It's absolutely beautiful. I just got it and I've only been wearing it for, well, really just today. And for something that's supposed to last 24 hours, this cleanser from Soo'ae really did the trick. So that's awesome. So my face is as clean as it's gonna get for right now, and I'm gonna go into this Green Power C Day Serum from Elizabeth Grant. This is a high potency day serum with encapsulated vitamin C. I've been using this for a couple weeks now. Every morning I use other stuff at night, and I actually have kind of noticed a difference in my skin. I put it on right after I wash my face, and then I go into my normal moisturizers, which I will do right now. And the other one that I've been really liking, and it just has worked into a really nice combination pre-foundation for me. I'm just using a really nice heavy-duty, super natural, it's actually a night cream, but I use it during the day because I'm crazy. And it is from a brand called Feel Free. It's made in Spain. Actually smells a little bit like a greenhouse, not in a bad way. I used to work in a greenhouse, so I really like it, but it's just really thick. It's really heavy. Oh, I like have an actual reaction to this. This is a product that makes me feel like you don't have to perfume products to make them enjoyable. Like I said, this kind of smells like a greenhouse or like spirulina or grass or something. Oh, this is like it's formulated with pomegranate oil, tiger nuts, argan oil, cocoa extract, go-to cola extract, and shea butter. This is one of the most beautiful, luxurious, deeply moisturizing creams I have ever used, and this in combination with this serum underneath foundation is really beautiful, and the hydration lasts a really long time, which is key for me. Alright, so next we're gonna go into foundation. I only have like a teeny tiny little mini of this guy. I don't even know what this is at all. I just decided to try the foundation this morning. And honestly, it's partially what spurred me to start filming this today, because for whatever reason, this foundation that I've never tried before, I've like honestly never tried anything from this company, just ended up, I don't know, looking really good and really dewy. I don't know if it's like this super moisturizing combination that I have going on underneath, but I just ended up really liking it. Oh, and you know what I did though? I did lighten it up. I'm just using my Flower Beauty sponge, and I did use a little bit of the Light Illusion foundation in the shade, what is this shade? Nude L3, just to lighten it up a bit, because that W7 foundation is like not only a little bit dark, but it's a bit on the red side for me. And this shade in particular has quite a bit of a yellow undertone, so it evens it out pretty nicely. But like, look at that finish. I'll zoom you in because I'm so pleased with this. All it was a little bit of the W7 foundation, a tiny amount of the Light Illusion foundation blended in with a super tiny drop of this primer oil from Smashbox. This stuff is awesome. And that's it. Like, I am so happy. Like, this is, when I think of a satin dewy finish, this is exactly what I mean. I have literally no highlighter on right now. I'm in a little bit of natural lighting. It's actually direct light. So I've got the curtains drawn. Otherwise, it'd be like that. So next we're gonna do a little bit of cream contouring. It's pretty much like the only contouring I've been doing lately. And I am using the I Heart Cushion Bronzer from Sephora. This is in the shade 02 Medium Tan. And it's just like a normal little cushion bronzer. And I have been taking a stippling brush from Real Techniques. This is just kind of like the medium-sized one. And just going, actually, I haven't been using this one very much. So it's like you kind of have to press in to get the product out. But anyway, and I picked it up because I didn't have any other Sephora makeup. And I was just curious to try it. I like it. The formula is good. It's very, very easy to blend. It gives you a good amount of pigment without being like way too much. Although I do find that it's just a little bit on the orange side for me. A lot of this makeup I've picked up on sale, either at Sephora or at Winners. And it's stuff that has just made me want to go and check out other things from that brand. And one of those brands in particular is Rude Cosmetics. Other product that I have from them is this brow pencil. So it's kind of like the Goof Proof one where it has that slanted sort of shaped tip on it. And it has a nice big fat fluffy spoolie, which I really like. This is in the shade Soft Brown. So I just did a really light swatch here. So it's definitely not too pigmented, but it glides on the hand or on the skin decently well. Guys, I am so happy with how my skin looks. Like, except for that part. Hello. I like this pencil because, like I said, it glides on fairly easy, but it's not too creamy that it leaves a big obvious line of product. And it brushes through and combs through really nicely with the spoolie. Actually, really like this pencil. So next up, even though my skin is looking nice and dewy, we are going to be using these concentrated luminizing drops from Algenist. This is in the shade Pearl, and I'll just give it a really good shake. This is biotechnology from San Francisco. I don't really know what that means, but I'm just going to put a couple of drops. They say you can use this under foundation, mix it in with foundation, or put it on top. So we're just going to put it on top today. I don't actually reach for this a whole lot, and I'm not really sure why. I think it doesn't have my favorite texture to it, and lately I've been drawn to a little bit more like gold and peachy toned highlights as opposed to this sort of like icy silvery pink. But like, do you see that? How it just kind of doesn't really blend in nicely? I don't know. Of course I have a mascara bit there, but I guess once it's all blended in, it's not so bad. But it just doesn't pack a lot of punch. Like, I just don't really, I don't know. We'll do a little more. Let's just stipple it on here. Yep, nope, it dries really quickly. Don't do that. Don't use a brush. So cute. It smells really good. It's just, I just don't love the formula. It has this like weird kind of like dry, oily thing going on. I'm just like, no. Okay, so next we're gonna go into some blush, and I have this like totally beat to shit looking Rock and Rosy palette from Model's Own. We've got two powder shades over here and then a cream blush, which that's the one that I'm gonna use today, and that's what I've been reaching for lately. I don't even have concealer on. See, this foundation is like randomly so good. I just forgot about concealer. Just gonna use a little bit of my Age Rewind. Okay, back to the blush. So this I actually dip in with my finger just to, ooh, it got nice and warm in the sun. Just do that, and then I'm taking a little MAC 188. This is from like a little holiday collection. It's just a tinily stippling brush. I'm just kind of working that into the apples of my cheeks and then dusting it back. This is the first cream blush that I've used that doesn't give me a whole lot of grief. It doesn't end up looking really patchy or bad. And I've really been enjoying it. Whew, boy, if that could stop. These little brushes from MAC shed so much hair. I don't know if like, I'll do my eyeshadows. Why? They're so expensive. They should not do that. So, because I didn't feel like that highlight did a whole lot of anything, I'm going to be going into this glowy powder in the shade London Lustre. This is from the Aspyn, Ovard, and Pixi collab. And I like this. I just don't reach for it very much. I think it's the shade. It's just a little bit too icy again. That's like why I'm not reaching for that Algenist one. is because it's just not the right tone. Like I like bronzy and beachy and that kind of feel. And these are a little bit more like frosty and ice queen. It's just not my jam. Like, I'm not Elsa. What's my hair doing? So next we're going to be doing the eyes, and we're going to be talking about Rude Cosmetics again. I believe that they have 5 of these eyeshadow palette books. There are 7 colors in here.
There are 7 colors.
And just really, really unique shades. This one, for example, is like the color of hot chocolate powder, which in my opinion is the perfect brown. Here we have sort of a tawny mustard color. Then there's a couple of really nice oranges, some beautiful transition colors. Absolutely really like this palette. I have not played around with it enough to know sort of the wear time, which is sort of really important to me because I have incredibly oily eyelids. So wear time and eyeshadow quality is really important to me, but we're just gonna go ahead, create a simple look because that's all I know how to do. Oh, that like hot chocolate powder color, it just has just the right shade of purple. Like I can't describe what color that is. It's just perfect, and I've done just a beautiful job. I just watched a couple of the non-neutral colors just to give you an idea of what this palette could do. Again, these are a little bit more on the neutral. There's not like a bunch of like blues and purples and crazy shades like that. The teal color definitely comes off really gray, and the olive green color, this one right here, is powdery and patchy and not like the brightest green, but again, like there's some reds and yellows in here that are pretty vibrant. So for mascara, I'm going to be using the Pink Panther mascara. This is also from a Korean brand called Miniso Beauty. It is the Extreme Volume Mascara in black. The formula of this reminds me so much of the Maybelline Snapscara, which is like on and a snap, off and a snap. And it's one of these mascaras that kind of, it seems like it forms like those tubules that cover your eyelashes. So when it comes off, it ends up coming off in like these big chunky black pieces. But it is very easy to remove. I have gotten so much enjoyment. Wow. Whew. What in the world? Are you kidding? Okay. Oh my gosh. Like,
And I will try to fix you.
So to clean that up, I'm going to be using these really handy little eye teas. On one hand, they're like flat and round, but on the other hand, or end, they're nice and pointed. So they're a little sharp, but they definitely can get these little bits and bobs. So last we're gonna set everything with, I would say, the item that kind of started this whole thing for me. In fact, I went upstairs and grabbed this one because I'd finished my other one. It is the Radiant Lasting Makeup Mist. This is the dewy finish. They do have a matte finish, but oh, that was so dumb. I just got like schmutz everywhere. But I really like this. It has a good mister. Actually, like a really good mister. Oh, I love that when it's so fine. I don't feel like it's super strongly scented. I mean, it smells like you're using a setting spray, but there's definitely no added perfumes, which I really appreciate. All right, everybody, that is it for today's video. I just wanted to dive into my collection and pick out a few things that either I don't have a lot of in my collection from that particular brand, or just things that I don't reach for very often. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day or a great weekend or whatever you're doing. Just be happy. Aloha.